Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video we talk about the envelope system, a simple and effective budgeting method for financial success. The envelope budgeting method is a simple, systematic way of saving money and paying bills. The method helps you set aside what you need for bills while maintaining a personal budget. It is a popular budgeting system and can be implemented with personal finance software as well. How envelope budgeting works. The envelope budgeting system divides your income into different spending categories: bills, groceries, gas, and so on. Once you've decided how much you should spend on each category, you'll take that amount in cash and place it into an envelope. Then, only spend what's available in that envelope for that category's bills or purchases. The aim is to prevent you from overspending by limiting what is available to spend. Even if you no longer use cash to pay bills, the principle still works and can be applied using software or other financial technology. The strength of envelope budgeting is that it forces you to stay in touch with spending habits, because once the envelope is empty, you can't spend from that category until the next paycheck replenishes the envelope. 5 budgeting methods for financial success. Before picking a new or different budgeting method, you might want to figure out where your money is going so that you know what areas need your attention. An easy way to get things started is to collect all of your receipts for a month or two for every penny you spend, said Megan Luke, a chief operating officer at PNC Bank. At the end of the month, sort the receipts into piles for food, gas, entertainment, and so on. This will give you a good picture of your current spending and provide opportunities to find ways to adjust and perhaps save. You can also use your online checking or credit card account to view your transactions and do the same. Once you have an idea of your spending habits and where you can make changes, 5 different budgeting methods can help you make it happen. No single budgeting method is best for everyone, so it's important to compare each and determine what works best for you. 1. Zero-based budget. The concept of a zero-based budgeting method is simple. Income minus expenses equals 0. This budgeting method is best for people who have a set income each month, or at least can reasonably estimate their monthly income. After calculating your monthly income, add up your monthly spending and savings to equal that income amount. It's important to plan out all your expenses as accurately as possible. If you go over on one spending category, you'll need to take cash from another category to make up for it. And if you forget a large expense, it could throw your budget off. Zero-based budgeting is the most time-consuming method because you have to dig into the details behind each line item, Luke said. Since there's less room for error with a zero-based budget, it might be a better option for someone who has already been budgeting for a while. Even then, it's a good idea to keep extra cash in your checking account as a buffer. Also, have at least a small emergency fund in case you incur a large unexpected expense. 2. Pay yourself first budget. The pay yourself first budget is another simple budgeting method that focuses primarily on savings and debt repayment. Simply put, you set aside a specific amount every time you get paid for savings and debt payments. Then spend the rest of your money however you see fit. By doing this, you can prioritize your savings and debt repayment goals and make do with whatever is left over. For example, you may want to focus on paying off high-interest debt first while slowly building up an emergency fund. But as you get rid of your high-interest debt, you could focus on other savings goals. Of course, it's important to prioritize your necessary expenses and bills. But you don't have to watch where you spend your discretionary income because you've already taken care of what's most important to you. This budget is best for someone who struggles with saving each month or doesn't want to focus too much on budgeting each expense. 3. Envelope system budget. This budgeting method is similar to the zero-based budget but with one big difference: you do it all with cash. In an envelope budgeting system, you plan out how you're going to spend your money each month and use an envelope for each spending category. Then you withdraw as much cash as you need to fill each envelope based on your budget. As you go grocery shopping, for instance, take your grocery envelope and pay for your items with cash. If you run out, that's all you can spend in that category for the month unless you want to take cash from other envelopes. Avoid raiding other envelopes too often, though, because it can cause a snowball effect and you can run out of cash before the end of the month. Financial expert Dave Ramsey is the biggest proponent of the envelope system, so it's a great option for people who espouse his beliefs about money, which focus heavily on paying down debt quickly and using cash, not credit cards. But it's not a good budgeting method for someone who doesn't feel comfortable having that much cash on hand or prefers using credit cards or debit cards. 4. 50/30/20 budget. The 50-30-20ths budgeting method is straightforward and requires less work than the zero-based and envelope budgets. The idea is to break down your expenses into 3 categories. 1. Necessary expenses, 50%. 2. Discretionary expenses, 30%. 3. Savings and debt payments, 20%. This budgeting method is a great option for newbie budgeters because it doesn't require meticulous tracking of all your expenses. You can succeed with this budget as long as you know what counts as a want versus a need and put enough money towards savings and debt. The main drawback is that the 50-30-20ths rule might be unrealistic for people who have a lot of debt or have big savings goals because 20% isn't a lot. But the good news is that you can customize it to fit your needs. For example, you may want to consider increasing the savings and debt repayments category and decreasing the discretionary or necessary expenses categories. In other words, don't get stuck on the 50-30-20ths proportions. Tailor the concept to your needs. 5. The No budget. As the name suggests, this different budgeting method consists entirely of not spending money that you don't have. Rather than create a budget. While the No budget sounds easier than the other methods we've listed, it's not always easy to tell yourself no. This budgeting method is best if you've demonstrated spending discipline in the past and are confident. Also, it's best if you use only a debit card with this budget because it's tied directly to your checking account and automatically updates your balance. I hope you liked the video. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.